happen to be a personal friend of Dr. Amonte's, and he wants to see me.
Hey, man, I don't care if you're the Italian ambassador. Nobody gets in there. You got a problem with that? Take it up with Inspector Castillo.
I just happen to be an attorney in this town. And I also happen to have some very important connections. Now, I can make life very difficult for you two if I put my mind to it.
We got our orders, Mr. Smith.
Excuse me, please. What do you want, Miss Marcello?
What?
Well, I heard you saying that you're a friend of his. You're certainly not, so I'd like to know exactly who you are.
Well, I'm an attorney, Lindsay Smith. I need to speak with them. I'm working with Mason Capwell on a case.
I remember you now. The last time I saw you was at the Capwell home when we had the explosion in the tunnel, and I still didn't understand then what you were doing there either.
Well, I was just trying to help out. I told you I was working with Mason. Excuse me.
Yes.
Are you the Contessa Armonte?
Yes, I am.
Well, I have an envelope. The woman at the desk pointed you out to me. I have an envelope for you and Dr. Armonte also. Make sure that he receives it.
Yes, I certainly will. Thank you. Since you will not let me in there, would you make sure that Dr. Armonte receives this? Thank you. All right, Mr. Smith, now back to you.
You are Mr. Lindsay Smith, are you? Yeah, that's right. Oh, great. I knew you were on this floor somewhere. I've got one of these for you, too. This is for me? Yes, sir. Thank you.
This is very interesting. I think you should read this. We've both received this invitation, which means that Cruz thinks you're a suspect in my son's murder. That's why you were at the house that day, wasn't it? That's really the reason. You were invited there for that reason. Now, Mr. Smith, I think you better tell me exactly who you are and how you're involved in all of this.
Well, it's no big deal. Channing and I used to be friends back when we were going to Lyman Prep together.
Oh, really? That's why Cruz sent you an invitation. That's why he thinks you have something to do with Channing's murder?
I had nothing whatsoever to do with his death. Now, I can't account for whatever wild ideas Cruz Castillo has in his head, but I have absolutely nothing to hide. Oh, Miss Capwell, what I do know is if you hadn't have gone away, deserted your family, or died, as the newspapers were calling it back then, nothing bad would have ever happened to Channing. If he would have had a mother to protect him against his father, he'd probably still be alive today. So if you're trying to find somebody to pin his death on, you look to yourself.
I couldn't stop it. Now it's going to happen, and there's nothing I can do.